Picture this. It's a Saturday afternoon in the UK. You've just paid over £80 a month for your sports package. That's more than your broadband and Netflix combined. Meanwhile, in New York or Mumbai, fans are watching the same game for a fraction of the price. Why? Because the Premier League's broadcasting rights are the most valuable in world sport. And they keep getting more expensive. Today, we're diving deep into exactly why. We'll uncover the history, the eye-watering numbers, the global obsession, and the perfect storm that makes one football league worth billions more than its rivals. We'll see how a product born in 1992 has become a global money machine, one that broadcasters fight tooth and nail to own. This isn't just about football. It's about economics, technology, human passion, and the unbeatable power of live sport. By the end, you'll understand why the Premier League isn't just the richest league on earth. It's the one everyone wants a piece of. Stick around, because the numbers will blow your mind. Let's kick off. Let's travel back to 1992. English football was in crisis. Hooliganism, crumbling stadiums, low attendances. Top clubs were fed up sharing TV money with the lower leagues. So they broke away and created the Premier League. One man saw the opportunity: Rupert Murdoch's Sky Sports. In May 1992, Sky bid £304 million for 5 years of exclusive live rights. That was roughly £60 million a year, more than the entire Football League had ever earned. ITV and the BBC were stunned. Alan Sugar, then Tottenham chairman and Sky shareholder, reportedly shouted down the phone, "Blow them out of the water!" Sky did exactly that. Fast forward. By 1997 to 2001, the deal jumped to £670 million over 4 years. Then 2001 to 2004, £1.1 billion. The floodgates opened. By 2013 to 2016, the 3-year domestic deal hit £3.2 billion. Then 2016 to 2019, a staggering £5.136 billion. A 67% increase. Broadcasters were paying more than £1.7 billion per season. Then came the pandemic blip. The 2019 to 2022 deal dipped slightly to £5 billion over 3 years, and the 2022 to 2025 cycle rolled over at around £5 billion. But here's the miracle. Even with inflation and market caution, the Premier League refused to stand still. In December 2023, the Premier League announced the largest sports media rights deal in UK history. £6.7 billion for domestic rights from 2025 to 2026 to 2028 to 2029. 4 years instead of the usual 3 for extra certainty. That's £1.675 billion every single season. Sky and TNT Sports, formerly BT, are paying it willingly. And that's before we even talk international. What changed? Everything. The league went from a domestic pay-TV experiment to a global phenomenon. International rights, which barely existed in 1992, now dwarf domestic income. In the current cycle, international already passed domestic for the first time. For 2025/26, international rights are projected at £2.17 billion per year, 23% growth and 30% more than domestic. Combined annual broadcast revenue, £3.84 billion. That's more than double La Liga or the Bundesliga. How did one league pull so far ahead? Let's break down today's deals first. Let's start domestic. The UK market. From 2025/26, Sky Sports takes 4 of the 5 live packages, at least 215 matches per season, including every final day game for the first time ever. TNT Sports gets the remaining 52, those famous Saturday 12:30 kickoffs. Total live games broadcast in the UK, up to 270 per season. That's 70 more than before. BBC keeps the highlights, every single one of the 380 matches, on Match of the Day, plus digital rights. Total domestic pot, £6.7 billion over 4 years. Live rights alone rose 4% from the previous cycle. Now the real rocket fuel, international rights. These are sold territory by territory, and the numbers are insane. For the 2025/26 season onward, international rights hit £2.17 billion annually, up 23%. Key markets. The United States alone brings in around £378 million a year. NBC Peacock. Middle East and North Africa, £150 million. Southeast Asia, £80 million. And that's just the highlights. The Premier League is now broadcast in 189 countries. That's 900 million homes worldwide with access. Official league figures show 1.87 billion people interact with Premier League content at least once a week. 34% of those followers only discovered the league in the last 4 years. One recent South American/Caribbean extension, with ESPN alone, was worth £450 million until 2031. Combined, domestic plus international, roughly £3.84 billion per season flowing into the league. That money is shared among the 20 clubs, around £2.8 billion in central distributions last season, plus solidarity payments to lower leagues. Even the bottom club still pockets well over £100 million just from TV. So the rights are expensive. But why are broadcasters and fans around the world so willing, even desperate, to pay? Reason 1. Scarcity. Live premium sport is the last thing you can't pause, rewind, or pirate easily while it's happening. And the Premier League offers 380 unpredictable matches a season. Relegation battles decided in the 94th minute, title races going to the final day. Unlike movies or Netflix, you have to watch live or miss the drama. Broadcasters know this. In the UK, the famous 3 p.m. blackout on Saturdays only makes the other slots even more valuable. Sky and TNT are selling subscriptions that fans renew religiously every week. Reason 2. Global scale like no other league. The Premier League isn't just English football, it's global entertainment. Ampere's 2023 Global Sports Consumer Survey found 23% of sports fans across 14 countries are interested in the Premier League. That makes it the most popular national competition on Earth and the third most popular overall, behind only the Champions League and World Cup. It ranks in the top 10 competitions fans are willing to pay to watch in every single market surveyed. Number 1 in the UK and South Africa. Manchester United alone is followed by 11% of sports fans in 13 international markets. In the US, NBC's coverage regularly draws millions. In India and across Asia, it's appointment viewing. One single Manchester City match has been estimated to reach 700 to 750 million cumulative viewers worldwide. The league's own data, 1.87 billion weekly interactors. That audience size lets international broadcasters charge premium subscription fees and sell lucrative advertising. NBC in the US, BIN in the Middle East, Star Sports in India. They all make huge profits because the product travels. No other league comes close. International rights now exceed domestic by 30%. That's unique in world sport. Reason 3. Fierce competition between broadcasters. Gone are the Sky monopoly days. Today Sky, TNT, Amazon in previous cycles, and dozens of international players bid against each other. The Premier League expertly packages rights into multiple lots so no single buyer can dominate. In 2015-16, the bidding war between Sky and BT pushed the domestic deal up 70%. Even the modest 4% rise this time came because both sides knew the other would pay. Internationally, it's a feeding frenzy. Every territory negotiates separately, driving prices higher. Reason 4, the product is simply the best. Full stadiums every week, 95% plus capacity, unrivaled atmosphere, the world's best players, Haaland, Salah, Saka, new superstars arriving every summer. Title races that go to the wire, relegation fights that grip entire nations. Production values are Hollywood level. 30+ cameras, drone shots, player mics, super slow-mo. Sky and TNT pour millions into presentation, and the drama is real, no scripted outcomes. Richard Masters, Premier League CEO, said it perfectly after the new deal. This outcome underlines the strength of the Premier League and is testament to our clubs, players, and managers who continue to deliver the world's most competitive football in full stadiums. Reason 5. The virtuous cycle. Expensive rights leads to huge club revenues, leads to bigger wages, leads to best players and managers, leads to better football leads, to bigger audiences, leads to even more expensive rights. Premier League clubs earned over £6.5 billion in total revenue last season. Broadcast money is the foundation. That money built state-of-the-art stadiums, training grounds, scouting networks. It attracted Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, and every superstar. The league became must-watch TV, which justified the next rights hike. Compare that to other leagues where money is more concentrated at the top or TV deals are smaller. The Premier League spreads wealth more evenly. The bottom club still gets over £100 million. That keeps the competition tight and the drama high. Reason 6. Broadcaster economics and anti-piracy push. In the UK, Sky and TNT charge high prices because they know fans will pay. 35.7 million unique UK viewers tuned in last season, 59% of the entire TV audience. But internationally, it's cheaper per fan because the audience is massive. The league has cracked down hard on piracy. More games available legally means fewer illegal streams. Ampere research shows 43% of UK pirate viewers said they do it because of lack of availability. So more live games helps. No other league matches this combination of global reach, competitive intensity, and marketing muscle. That's why the rights are expensive and worth every penny to the buyers. So where does all this money go? Straight to the clubs. Central distributions last season totaled around £2.8 billion. Add commercial and matchday income, and the Premier League's 20 clubs generated over £6.5 billion combined. That funds eye-watering wages. The average Premier League player earns millions. It funds transfers that reshape world football. It even funds the EFL through solidarity and parachute payments. £1.6 billion committed to communities and lower leagues in the current cycle. But it's not all perfect. The cost to UK fans has soared. A full Sky plus TNT package can exceed £80 to £100 monthly. Many complain they're subsidizing global viewers who pay far less. Meanwhile, in the US or Asia, the same games cost a fraction because the rights fees are spread across huge populations. Globally, though, the Premier League has democratized football. Kids in Nigeria or Indonesia grow up supporting Arsenal or Liverpool because they can watch every week. That creates lifelong fans and future revenue. The league's global tours, social media, billions of engagements, and star power have turned clubs into global brands. Manchester United, Liverpool, Manchester City, followed by hundreds of millions. Has it changed the game for the better? Stadiums are safer, more family-friendly. Production is world-class. But critics point to wage inflation, financial doping concerns, and the fact that only a handful of clubs can truly compete for the title. Still, the numbers don't lie. Premier League clubs dominate Deloitte's Football Money League year after year. Liverpool, Manchester City, Arsenal, all in the global top 10 for revenue. That financial muscle keeps the on-pitch product elite. Nothing this valuable stays simple. Challenges exist. Piracy is still a problem globally. Streaming giants like Amazon and Apple are circling. DAZN and others want bigger slices. Domestic growth has slowed. The new deal is only 4% up, and the per-game value actually fell because more matches are shown. Inflation has eroded real terms value compared to the 2016 peak. But internationally, the sky's the limit. The league is targeting the US even harder. More games, better slots. Middle East sovereign wealth and Asian markets keep growing. New tech, 360 cameras, interactive apps, personalized highlights. will create even more monetization opportunities. What about the next cycle after 2028/29? Most analysts expect another jump, perhaps 8 to 10 billion pounds domestic if streaming competition intensifies. International could hit 3 billion pounds annually. Regulation is coming too. The UK's new football regulator, cost controls, financial sustainability rules. The league must balance greed with long-term health. Yet the fundamentals remain rock solid. The world's best football, the world's most passionate fans, and the world's hungriest broadcasters. The Premier League isn't just surviving, it's thriving. So why are Premier League TV rights so expensive? Because they deliver something priceless. Live, unpredictable, high-quality drama watched by billions across every continent. They're the product of 30-plus years of smart strategy, relentless marketing, and a football product that captured the world's imagination. From that £304 million Sky gamble in 1992 to £3.84 billion every single season today, the growth is astonishing. Broadcasters pay because the returns are massive. Subscriptions, ads, data. Fans pay because nothing else delivers the same weekly rush. Clubs benefit because the money keeps the carousel spinning at the highest level. The Premier League isn't perfect, but it is the undisputed champion of global sports entertainment. And as long as the world keeps tuning in, from Lagos living rooms to Los Angeles bars, those rights will only get more valuable. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Would you pay more to watch your team, or is the price already too high? Until next time, keep watching the beautiful game.